Hello everyone! Today we'll be talking about density and buoyancy.
And with it, Archimedes' principle.
Now on to the show. Alright, so first of all, density. Density is the amount of mass in a certain volume. That's why if you take a small cube of brick and a small cube of plastic that are the same size, the brick will feel heavier. This is because it has a higher density and therefore a higher mass.
Now on to Archimedes' principle. This states that when an object is submerged in a fluid, like water, it feels a force pushing up on it from the water it moved out of the way. And this force is equal to the weight of the water that it was moved.
And that force is called the buoyant force, and that's what makes things float.
So now we're going to show you how this works with fluids of 3 different densities. What do you have there, Kelly?
Well, we have just your ordinary oil, water, and corn syrup.
Now, we have this ball here. It's pretty little and we're going to use it for all of our experiments so we can keep the weight, density, and shape the same. The question is it going to float the same or differently in each of our different fluids?
Let's find out. Now kids, make sure you have an adult supervising.
Who's our adult? Oh, and remember, safety first.
Now on to the experiment. Now if you look at this, it looks like about 3/4 of the ball is submerged in the oil. This correlates to the weight of the object in comparison with the density of the fluid.
Okay, so now we're going to see what happens with water. Do you think it will float more or less in the water? Let's find out. Okay, so with this one, it looks like maybe only about half of it is under the water.
As you can see, the densities in the 2 other fluids are different. So what do you think will happen with the corn syrup?
Sorry, this might get a little corny.
Well, that's true. But as you can see, less of this little ball is underneath the corn syrup than it was in either the water or the oil. This shows that the corn syrup has a higher density than either the water or the oil because our little ball has the same density.
So if the object maintains its mass, what did we learn today about why the buoyancy isn't the same in the different fluids?
It's Archimedes' principle!
That's right, so the more dense a fluid is, the less of its volume has to be displaced in order to get enough buoyant force to hold the object up, and that means less of the object gets submerged.
That's why if you ever go swimming in the ocean, you might find it easier to keep your head above water than in a swimming pool.
And it's even better in the Great Salt Lake.
Goodbye!